One of my closest friends, Peter, he was from Rochester, but moved to New York. He became a costume designer. And when he got HIV, the thing is, even though I had lived through all of these people dying and everything, for some reason, you don't when it's that close to you, you don't think of it as that close, or that, well, it's not us, And I can remember when he got very sick, it was maybe towards the last year of his life, I think. And I used to come over and sleep with them. He'd be laying next to me, and I would hear his hard breathing. His breathing was so difficult. And I still, even in those moments, I'm thinking back now, I just thought, oh, he's gonna get through it. He's gonna be okay. It's just, like a cold. Even though I knew deep down, I'd experienced this so many times, but because I was so close to him, I don't know. You just don't. Death is a very odd thing to confront because we don't talk about it. We see it kind of now all the time on TV or in the movies, or we read about it, but then you may even know somebody who died, but you don't actually talk about it. And so when it's that close, you don't know how to feel. And I think part of it is you don't want to feel, actually. And so even though I had gone through it so many times, it was, I don't know, I miss him every day. And that's, gosh, I don't know how many decades ago now. I don't know, it never becomes, to me, it never becomes an easy emotional, it just never becomes easy emotionally. It might be different for people who didn't live through that time. And I think also because I was so young, it was the impression it gave on me, the long-lasting impression of it, to come into the gay community just before that happened. I mean, I was just barely, going out and stuff. And then all of a sudden, it's like a wall came down and the fun was over. I mean, not literally, but, it was kind of like that. And I don't think you ever, well, for me, I don't think I can ever, I don't know, it's not a matter of getting through it. It's just a matter of, it's part of me. So no matter when we find a cure or AIDS is gone, long gone, it's still gonna always be a part of me though, because it's just, I was there. I held people, I wiped their forehead, I kissed their forehead, I changed their bedding. People you didn't even know, but somehow you knew, and you can't really, I can't erase that. It's all, and probably it helped to create who I am. Maybe that's why I got so involved later on in HIV and AIDS, or raising money, or doing what I could, or somehow, I don't know, during that early time, I found my purpose wasn't about HIV, but I think it made me think about purpose. Not that I just needed to get a good job, or I needed to get on Broadway, or there was something else though. There was like a purpose about life. And I think that's what HIV and AIDS has taught me, maybe more than anything. That we each have a obligation to that purpose.